once was a horse. He lived in a big meadow. The meadow was green and beautiful, but the horse was always sad.
I feel lonely and trapped.
He watched other horses play together. He wanted to join them. He wished for a friend. Every day the horse ate grass. He looked at the other horses. They were so happy together. He wished he could be happy too.
I wish I could run and play with them, but something holds me back. I feel scared. I don't know why.
One day, a butterfly came to the meadow. The butterfly had bright, colorful wings. It fluttered around the horse's head. The horse watched it, curious.
Hello, horse. Why are you so sad?
The horse was surprised. He never talked to a butterfly before.
I'm lonely. I want to play with the other horses.
But why don't you?
Something is holding me back.
What is it?
I don't know, I can't see it, but I feel it.
That's so sad, but perhaps, horse, the real prison isn't this field.
A prison? What do you mean?
Let me tell you a story, horse. It might help you understand. Once there was a flea that could jump 200 times its own height, but when someone placed a glass cup over it, the flea kept hitting its head. Eventually, the flea learned to jump just below the cup's rim. The flea is seen jumping lower each time, conditioned by the glass. Even when the glass was removed, the flea kept jumping lower, never realizing it was free. It created a prison in its own mind. The horse thought about what the butterfly had said. Slowly, it began to make sense.
I'm a horse, and horses run and jump and play. I've forgotten who I am.
He looked at the other horses, grazing peacefully in the distance. They seemed so free, so unburdened by invisible fears. He longed to join them, to feel the same sense of freedom. He realized there was nothing stopping him. The barriers he felt were all in his mind. He stood confidently, feeling the gentle breeze and the warmth of the sun on his coat. The horse took a deep breath, filling his lungs with the fresh, crisp air. It was a breath of freedom, a breath of courage. He started walking towards the other horses, each step filled with purpose. The closer he got, the more his confidence grew. He felt a little scared at first, but he kept going. With every step, his fear diminished, replaced by a growing sense of belonging and freedom. The other horses saw him coming from a distance, their ears perking up in curiosity and excitement. They were happy to see him, their tails swishing and heads bobbing in a warm welcome. The horse started running and playing, his hooves pounding the earth as he galloped freely across the meadow. He felt so happy and free. He made new friends who accepted him with open hearts and playful spirits. The horse was never lonely again, always surrounded by his new friends who made him feel at home. He had learned a valuable lesson about friendship and belonging, finding peace in the company of his new herd. Sometimes we feel trapped. It's as if the world has closed in around us and there's no way out. We see barriers everywhere, and it feels like we're stuck in a never-ending cycle of limitations. Just remember the horse and the butterfly. They symbolize the journey from confinement to freedom, from doubt to confidence. Let them remind you of your own strength and potential.